Alright, so after yesterday's debacle, I'm pretty excited to be going to another CrossFit gym, CrossFit Kindred, here in San Jose as well. I've had a look at their website and the program looks pretty fun today. We've got some strict pressing, which will be right up my street, some hang power cleans and some toes to bar. I'm excited about another day of fitness. I'm excited to not be doing any more wall balls or air squats, and we'll have a look at the gym when we get there, and I'll let you guys know how the workout goes and what my experience was. Okay, so this is CrossFit Kindred. I've already had a better experience than I had yesterday, in the sense that as soon as I arrived, the owner and like some other athletes came straight up to say hi to me, welcome me to the gym. So it's not a super big box, but what I like about it is you can tell it's a couple of women that own it because it is spotlessly clean, which is always something nice. So I'll spin the camera around, you can have a look at the space. Okay, so that's the space. Let's go over to the whiteboard and then we'll have a look at the workout. It should be what I saw online, which was cleans and toes to bar, and that looks like what it is. So there we go. So interesting that they've got the strength after the workout. So I wouldn't normally do that myself just because of glycogen depletion, but I understand that in the run up to the open, people like to do strength while they're fatigued. So let's have a shot at the workout and I'll get back to you in a bit. Alright, so I'm here at CrossFit Kindred. I just did a drop-in class. This is Coach Mike. Alright, and he ran the class today. So I was a little bit, I had a weird experience yesterday. So I went and dropped in another CrossFit gym, and it was only my second day. So I'm trying to get back into fitness, and then they say it takes 21 days to form a habit.
Build a habit, yeah.
So I'm going to do 21 days of CrossFit.
Oh, sweet.
So day 2, I had a bad experience, and it was weird because I teach seminars usually, and then so I'm never on the receiving end of coaching.
Yeah.
So I went into a gym, and like all the coaches completely ignored me when I arrived. I was left standing there on my own. Like I told you at the beginning of the class today, I just had injections in my quad tendon. And the workout had like 100 wall balls in it.
Oh, that's a lot of squatting.
Yeah, I said, give me an option for wall balls, and they said, okay, a lighter wall ball.
Yeah. Or a pistol squat, I'm just the opposite.
That was it, right? Yeah. So it was a bit weird, and the coach didn't take any attention to the class. So today I was like, okay, I hope I get a better experience today, and I thought that you were a really good coach, dude. Like, I really loved how you explained everything at the beginning of the class. I specifically liked that you gave V sit-ups as a scale for the toes to bar instead of allowing students to do hanging knee raises. That's exactly what I would have done. So I just wanted to find out a bit more about you, because you look like a very athletic guy.
I try.
So what's your background in CrossFit?
So I got introduced to CrossFit back in 2012. Long story short, I grew up playing football all my life, so sports was always a big background for me. But out of high school, once I graduated, I didn't have that team atmosphere anymore, wasn't into sports. So I did the typical bodybuilding thing at Gold's Gym. And then I got introduced to CrossFit through a coworker and fell in love because of the whole teamwork, camaraderie aspect of it and the community part of it. And it reminded me of just being back in the locker room with the boys, in football. So from then on, just fell in love with it. And then shortly after that, I got introduced that there's a competitive side to it. So I was like, oh crap, I loved it. And then plus there's a sports side to it as well. So I kind of got into that realm of it, and I was hooked on that.
Awesome. But what struck me as well, like I've trained with some people that are athletes and being in their class, and they're not very good at coaching. But I thought you were a good coach, as well as obviously you're an athlete too, right?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Obviously you like coaching too.
Yeah, it's a huge passion of mine. I was blessed enough to actually be a part of a lot of having a lot of good coaches, being surrounded by a lot of good coaches in my life. From where I started in my very first gym, which was CrossFit San Jose. I actually first got introduced to it down at Brethren CrossFit. The owner there, Lee Papas, he is a huge mentor of mine. The guy is a super OG in terms of CrossFit. So I was blessed in terms of going through my years being surrounded by good coaches, alongside with good competitors. My very first gym I was at, we had a CrossFit Games athlete named Ashley Caribou. She was a stud, and then from then on I was just always working out with some pretty top level athletes, and then also being surrounded by some pretty awesome coaches. So I was pretty fortunate when I first got started in CrossFit.
Awesome. Thank you for the good class, man. Keep it up.
Awesome. Appreciate it, man.